There you go, guys. How's it sound? I just turned off my Bluetooth. Hopefully Sorry about that. Didn't realize my Bluetooth was on. I don't know what I was connected to. Extremely sorry about no sound. I agree, it's going to turn into a powder keg tonight. I'm not going to be here for that. So earlier, I was warned by one of the protesters out here. He basically told me I'm okay. I just need to stay over here and with the more elderly or older people of the community where it's safer for me. He truly gave me the warning to keep me safe. But I greatly appreciate that because the whole point of me being out here is keep me safe. Please like, share, subscribe, send this to people you know so they can see what's going on. The reason for the protest is a Minneapolis cop kneeled on a guy's neck, back of the neck, and ended up killing the person. His partner didn't try to stop him at all. To me, it doesn't matter anything other than that was completely wrong. An unjustifiable execution. Allegedly, the person was writing a bad check, and it's alleged. I did interview on my last live stream a gentleman telling me what his original video is the one that got posted and gone viral. I'll post some links in the comments when I get done to the original video of what happened, and pin comment. Yes, it was murder. Yes, just like the Justine Diamond shooting. Yeah, none of us really know what happened before, but we know and we have video of what happened during his death. I mean, guys, honestly, it's not up for debate what he did. It's what happened to him. I don't know how long till the cops come. I think they're going to stay out of here, to be honest with you. I feel like the first time the cops show up, that's when it's going to get real out here. And you have to understand, we've all been locked down just like the rest of the country. We haven't been able to do anything, and then this happens. The media is actually standing behind me. you recognize most of the people out here as being part of the community, or you see a lot of people that aren't? So that's always the fear, right? Is the other people coming in and making problems for the people that are actually live here and doing it for the right reason.
I passed the church in St. Louis Park and the one on 42nd and First Avenue. I passed a few churches here.
Yeah.
These guys, none of these guys are not from around here. But they don't care what they do. A few of them live from
I mean, as long as it stays peaceful, I mean, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
It's always scary bringing in the other people, because that's the ones that, you know, come here and make the problem for the community, and that's not what it's about.
Right.
Then the message completely gets lost.
Right.
It's like the one guy that was punching that other guy was over there trying to film the sidewalk area, and he came over to me. He's like, "Man, you need to stay over by the older community people." He's like, I get why you're out here. Well, you asked me who I was. I'm like, I'm independent, man. I'm live. I'm out here because of this, you know. Yeah. I'm out here for the community. I'm not here to chop things up. He's like, all right, you aligned yourself with us, so I'm just going to give you a warning. Stay with the older people of the community. Don't come around us young kids, because it's going to get real.
You want another mask that you can hear again? Do you need one?
No, thanks. So I appreciated that.
Yeah. The thing of it, like you say too, it's not about making a noise and keeping up the ruckus. It's not about that. You know? You know, I mean, God, I've been preaching over 30 years for peace.
Yeah.
It's what we preach. Peace. All that noise and stuff.
Well, it's like the rallies I filmed too, the Liberate Minnesota, Open Minnesota rallies. You know, it's an outlet for people, but as long as it stays peaceful.
Yeah.
And it's like I try and tell people, it's not about division, it's about human rights, and it's about the message. And you figure, I think this is probably going to probably get really bad, because we've all been locked down for 2 months.
Yeah.
And this is just what, you know, is going to be the igniting the powder keg. Yep, this is ignition of the powder keg, and it's hopefully it doesn't go that way, because then the message.
It's good.
Well, it almost a couple times.
Yeah.
But there's a few people that stepped in to stop it, which is really good.
Yeah, but it ain't what it's about.
Because, you know, it's like I said, I go live, and the reason for that is, it shows good, bad, ugly, and different, but it won't be like the mainstream media where they'll just clip that part, and that's what they're waiting for. And they'll go, look at how violent they were down there, and look at how peaceful it is. This long. Now, tonight, I don't think I'm going to be down here.
I'm not.
But,
I'm not. I got more preachers coming, and they probably wear their suits and stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's like they were praying right there for a while. I mean, that's what it's about. Yeah. It's supposed to be mourning and not pushing a political agenda.
Right.
And that's what I tell everyone. This always starts out with a really good message, and then just turns into a pure political agenda. And then it divides, and that's exactly what they want.
If they know what they're saying, you know, you practice what you preach.
Right? So what do you think about the churches being able to open now at 25% capacity?
Well, we didn't stop. We were doing ours online on Zoom.
How did it work? Was it okay? I mean, at first I'm sure it was a little rocky, right? Trying to get everyone.
We went right in from day one.
Really? That's awesome.
We can have church all the time.
And see, that's what it's about. I mean, I believe in the Constitution. I believe they overstep their bounds on the Constitution.
Yeah.
But you always try to find the good in everything, and the good about that is now it can always be live streamed on Zoom. That'll never go away. And if you need to go to church, you can now.
If you don't, if you feel like you're sick, stay at home.
Yeah. We got the helicopters out now, guys. Sorry about the sound. Not quite sure, couldn't really make it out real well.
You got the money, let them spend it.
Helicopter costs $1 a minute.
Yeah, we the one ain't got the money.
Well, no, they use our money.
Is that right?
They use our money, and we don't have a choice. Letting sex offenders out, but locking people up for not wearing a mask.
Right.
Locking people up for going to church.
Watch it. Now, they already done that.
I know.
Some of them already have been shut down. The churches, some people have been marched out of the church.
We've got a lot of independent guys out there, and you know, we're the enemy of mainstream media. I've had a couple of my colleagues, or not colleagues, but a couple of people that do what I do. I mean, we're all independent, but we got assaulted at Channel 5. They're outside the studio filming. And I'm like, well, if we're supposed to be united doing the same cause, why are you guys hate us? So are you at one of the local churches here, or?
Yeah, 42nd, 4301 First Avenue.
Okay.
3208 Zenwood, St. Louis Park.
Okay. I was just out at St. Louis Park a couple days ago. We had a new guy that started doing a channel, and the cops were harassing him. And then I stopped by the skate park that's right there by the area, and I was asking the skater guys, I'm like, are they coming harassing? He goes, and they said they'll come by and stare at him. And he said one cop actually came up and said, look, I didn't sign up for doing this, but I was told I had to come and talk to you guys. So I'm talking to you. I'm going to go back and sit in my car, and when you guys leave, I'll leave. But I'm not going to stop you guys. It's not. And that's the thing. We need more people to stand up.
Human cops.
That's, yes.
You need a few. You need a few more.
Well, it's like, you know, people like this. There's no good cops. Well, there's good cops.
Yeah.
There's bad cops. It's just like any other profession. There's good and bad. We're all human.
Yeah. Two of them.
Yeah. It's like I feel bad for Janae, was it Harto, the former chief? Mm-hmm. She wanted to implement so much stuff, and the police union was against her, the council was against her, the mayor was against her.
Yeah.
And they looked for the opportunity to get rid of her, and it happened. And then as soon as it happened, it hasn't gotten better.
I liked her.
Yeah, I did too. She was really trying to do good.
Yeah.
No thanks. Appreciate it though. And but when you have good old boys club against you.
Yeah, everybody against you. It's not good. You might as well quit if everybody against you.
Well, that's it. Now she's got a new job and she's doing good. And again, it's not about who, you know, what your personal decisions are. If you're trying to make positive impact, it's about uniting.
It's going to take a lot of people.
It's going to take a lot, and the right way. What shot do you guys want me to get? I always love the people that'll come up to me when I'm filming, walk right up in front of my phone or the camera and go, I don't want to be on film. I'm like,
right in front of it.
I'm like, you know, you could go behind me and tell me that, and I'll do my best not to, but you kind of put yourself out here.
Yeah. Right in the front of it. Yeah.
Like I was down in Atlanta for about 8 years, and a lot of the older generation, you know, it's kind of the same consensus all over. It's the younger ones that they just have no outlet for their energy, and so it comes out negatively. And they don't have the same life experiences. And they talk about racism, and I'm like, you know, I was discriminated against when I was in Atlanta. And they look at me funny, and I go, I don't have a southern accent.
Right.
Right? I'm like, it's all over, and if you want to stop it, it's way deeper than we even know. It started with a welfare program. And breaking the nuclear family. Nope. And it's more than skin color. It's a thought process. If we don't start fixing our communities and our families, it's never going to stop.
We educate our family one time at a time, we'll be fine.
Yep. Like I have a lot of clients because I'm a contractor, and they're Muslim. I've learned more about Christianity from Muslims. And the thing is all three of our religions pray to the same God. Yeah. We're all brothers. We have different roads. And if we all three united, think how powerful that would be. And again, it's about coming together instead of dividing.
It would be all these guys and all these stores. I do their lawn service.
Really? Well, and they have a camera right underneath the awning that points right at that bus stop, so it has the whole thing. And
they're going to whoop him tonight.
Alright. I'm not quite sure how to add moderators. If someone could tell me how to do that, I'd be more than happy to.
They're going to come and get him tonight. They're going to hang him.
Yeah.
If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. We don't get no justice. They don't get no peace.
It's
We don't get no justice. They don't get no peace.
not really letting me add moderators. Hold on, I'm gonna try some more. I'm not on Facebook Live. I need more subscribers to actually go on Facebook to go live. I'm using Streamlabs right now because that'll allow me to go live without having 1,000 subs. Got the helicopter. Yeah, I have no problem adding mods. I just don't know how to. So I'll try and research that. It's not letting me do it right now. But I definitely love a couple mods.
Everybody go walk down this block and walk up this block down here, 37. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. We're going to walk this way. Let's make it happen, y'all. Let's make it happen, y'all. You got a sign? You got a sign? I need you in the middle of the street. Hey, 39, it's going to 39. If you got a sign, I need you in the middle of the street. If you got a sign, I need you in the middle of the street.
Alright, guys. We're going to go ahead and move down with the crowd.
Got a sign, come to the street. Give it to somebody that's going to stand out here. Turn around, please. Turn around. Let's go, Chris. Turn around. Let's go. Let's go, Chris. Please turn around. You didn't have to turn around, though. You got something going on. That's what. Come on, man.
Keep it peaceful, we have huge weapons.
Hey, listen. You have a sign, Nobody is here because you can talk phone. Hey, you know what's going on. We out here. Keep the peace. Don't let them switch the story. Keep the peace. Do not let them switch the story. Keep the peace. Stop all of this kumbaya shit. They need to know this shit is over with. Shit is. Let's get this out.
That's not right. Y'all gonna have to take the time. Y'all gonna have to go back. We're trying, man. We're trying. We're trying.
Who are you with? Independent?
Yeah.
So am I.
I just care.
Yep.
Y'all out here, I appreciate it. This is what love looks like. This is what love do.
Mainstream media.
Years ago we knew this. We out here, we in the street.
Just like any one of us today out here standing. Arrest them. Y'all gonna do like President Fernandez? Let them go home. Decide what you gonna do. That's not right. We have lives. We have families. We can be working.
Alright, so we've moved down to 39th Street.
Not on that car. Not on that car. So, be on that though. It's smoke. This is a non-violent gathering. But concentric. Telling y'all right now, don't do it. We know what's going on. Let's keep it real. Appreciate it.
We got the helicopter flying. Care 11, thanks guys. I do agree. Any major news out here is fake. I'm fake news? Thanks. Did I see Joe Black in here? Is that Joe Black from Florida? Resisting arrest. We just know that he was handcuffed on the ground. There was 2 officers, and he died. I talked to the original guy on my last stream about what happened. He has the original raw video that's gone viral. No, I don't think anyone's getting out of the bus. I think mainstream media is actually pulling out. But we're now at 39th Street, East 39th Street and Chicago Avenue. I'm guessing we probably have close to 200. It keeps growing though. There are absolutely no cops that I can see. Police are pretty much clear of this whole event. They're gonna close down this intersection. I believe they're gonna completely close down this intersection from what I see. They're completely shutting down this intersection, so we have 2 on Chicago. We have 38th and 39th is good, or 8th is currently shut down, and 39th is going to be shut down. There was a Metro Transit supervisor trying to get through a little bit ago. We're right here in the corner of a church. Great quote from Joe Biden, right? You have to think most of these people don't even know what happened. They're still trying to last I heard is Jacob Fry was going to be coming down here, but I don't know. I've tried to confirm with a couple mainstream people to see if they've heard anything. That was way earlier today when I heard about that. I do agree with that comment. I believe he is a phony. I mean, I seen his little staged announcement behind the podium crying. I couldn't even watch it. When he started to act like he was tearing up, that's when I just couldn't watch anymore. Yeah, he is a drama school actor. I feel like if he really cared, where is he? He'd be here. People have been coming in here constantly. I mean, it's grown. I mean, I think when I first was here earlier today, there was probably about maybe 10, 15 people, and we've grown quite a bit. I say we, the protesters, have grown quite a bit. Thanks, Joe Black. Thanks for uploading the video. There's a bunch, my understanding, I've talked to a bunch of people, they have, it's all over Facebook right now. But keep in mind, Facebook is heavily censored, even more so than YouTube. And I do agree, wrong is wrong. It doesn't matter what you wear, what you look like, wrong is wrong. Supreme Court's ruled that they have no duty to act. They're still people. Yeah, please check out more channels and stuff. I mean, I'm just covering what I can. Well, they just brought one around here. Yeah, they just made the transit supervisor back up. Yeah, right. Take some talent. I know he's not having car trouble. He's one that's actually blocking the video. Minneapolis murder, okay. Check that video out. You'll see why they're protesting. No, I'm going to go down to the bulk of the protesters. They moved back to the original intersection. I'm heading back down to Moat.
Usually it's coming from that way, but I told him.
They're still flying their helicopter up here, guys, so. Alright, I am heading back down to the murder scene. Although I was warned not to go in certain areas for my safety, not going back down to the main area at 38th in Chicago. But you know, I was warned for my safety just because they didn't want anything to happen to me. One gentleman said he's, stay away from the younger crowds, stay with the older people, so if it becomes violent, I don't get hurt. And I appreciate that, actually. $20 at Micro Center. Yeah, just for the U-shaped piece. Huh? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's, you know, and I just $80 tripod at Target. I have a Gear 360 camera. You don't got to go expensive to get information out. I do use a Note 10 because of the camera quality. That's about the most expensive setup. So that's where the scene of the murder happened, right there. I'm back down to 38th and Chicago. 38th and Chicago. That's where the cop killed him, right there at the curb. Thanks guys, I got 81 people watching right now, 81. I need more subscribers though so I can go Facebook Live. I want to add some mods. You guys tell me where you want me to be. Yes, please hit that thumbs up. Appreciate that, Joe Black. Sorry about the audio there. Let me double check here. Is that your guys' helicopter up there?
I don't think that's ours. I can't tell.
Someone in my chat said it was one of your guys'.
Was it? I honestly can't.
I know, it's
Yeah.
just too far away.
I know that I think all I'm assuming probably is.
Oh, they're expensive now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they were essential, but
Sure. They're not used as much as drones and stuff now.
right, exactly. Even Minneapolis Fire has drones.
Yeah.
So far, I'm not a scholar on the First Amendment, but it's still, as far as I know, this is a peaceful protest and protected. I did see one ambulance about 2 blocks down the road going. They let 2 ambulances go through here earlier.
All lives matter. What's yours? What's yours? What's yours? What did they do to set this black brother up? They said, I can't breathe. More than one. And they still refuse to care for that man. They put us in the line of their hands, and they decide when we should live or die. That's wrong. We won't justice. Justice no peace. 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 Justice.
109 right now. Yeah. I only have 419 subscribers, so. But I got tons of. Again, it is what it is. It's live. I see. But well, he's got it in a leather basket weave holder. I didn't see that one. I seen the one on the ship. So now there's two. Oh, did he? Which again, you know what? As long as nothing's going down.
Fuck this COVID-19, I can't breathe.
If that was a minority, if that was somebody blacked out, that nigga would have been locked up. I'm not sure my friend. I would have been locked up. The Jewish community, the Arabic community, we need everyone out here. We need everyone out here. The Caucasian community, everyone all here. He was doing his job. They gave him 20 years for doing his job. We need you. Come on out here, Latinos. Thank you. Native Americans, where you're from. Everyone. Charlie Leader right here. Shut the high, shut the high, shut the high.
No peace! No justice! No peace! No peace!
A Somali American police officer who was doing his job was sent to prison for 20 years. No video! No video! The family was given, a non-American victim was given $20 million. No black justice! We need 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 those officers to be arrested!
Today, they need to be arrested today. We need justice. Hands up. Don't shoot. Hands up. Don't shoot. Hands up. Don't shoot. Hands up. Don't shoot. Police brutality in America is getting out of hand, man. We need to stick together. You know what I'm saying? Tell the police, no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Fuck the police. No racist police.
الله حفظه وصار.
Minneapolis has one of the most when it comes to police. Minneapolis has the highest.
Yeah, good to see you.
Is this not something that has camera? If somebody's not putting the camera at these police officers, they are not held accountable. Right? Nobody has a camera or video evidence. People are not held accountable at all. This needs to stop. This needs to stop. It's going to take all of us. Yep. It's going to take all of us. It's not take all of us. Don't discuss the fire. You get that. Don't discuss the fire. You want to charge it.
Yes, we need a doctor. Come on now. We need fire and police right
No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police. 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 Let me get some of that. I got
The protest is a gentleman that was killed by a police officer kneeling on his neck, and they stayed kneeling on the back of his neck until he died. Now they're praying.
Freedom from the Streets. We're a nonprofit organization that helps individuals experiencing homelessness, on the verge of being homeless, or formerly homeless. We address all issues regarding everything that's happening in the U.S. So we're trying to get our people off the streets. That's the point of it. Yes. My boss is over there hiding. She's a founder of the group. Her name is Janelle Anderson. Look us up on Facebook. We go live every day.
I ride past mine, I travel a lot. And I ride past 50 miles, and somebody could be living on that. Come on now, Jesus.
What about the homeless?
He gave his land to the righteous. Amen. They're taking our money. We supposed to be living.
Go. I'm already going.
The promises of God shall be fulfilled. I ain't paying rent no more. Jesus' name, I'm not. Me and my kids going to get up to 10. And we going to live right on that fucking
Stick together because we all matter. It don't matter what race we are. But apparently black lives do not matter to them. So no justice, no peace.
My money goes
No justice, no peace.
Prosecute the police! Prosecute the police! No justice, no peace! Prosecute the police! No justice, no peace! Prosecute the police! No justice, no peace! Prosecute the police! Prosecute the police! No peace! Prosecute the police!
No justice, no peace. Hey, we got a child point of view.
No justice. I love everybody.
And we love you too, honey. Well, I'm going to keep it real. And I'm from New York City. And I've been here 20 years. And what I seen yesterday was straight NF murder. They murdered him. That was murder. If they had him in a police car, arrested and restrained, he's not resisting. You take him out the car, put him on the ground, and knee his ass to death. That is murder. To be in jail and get street justice. His day is coming. His day is coming. That was fake murder, and the other police officer, I don't know what relation he was, he turned his back on his partner because he didn't want to see his people murder an innocent bystander. I don't give a damn if he was drunk, high, or whatever. He wasn't breaking no law, and they murdered him in front of millions of people. No peace. Prosecute the police.
No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police. No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police. No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police. Justice, no peace.
We want to keep
Prosecute the police.
No justice,
no peace.
We want to keep it. We better use the bullhorn. We want to talk about the issue today, not any other issue. We want to talk about the issue that's at hand. And so we have someone here from this.
We would like the mayor to come out. Come out and talk to us. Police, the head of the police department, come out, talk to us. I begged them. They don't want to talk to us. I begged them at the precinct. I said, please, somebody talk to me. He just wanted to be.
Where are the police at now? Where are they at? There's too many of us and less of them. They know that. That's why they act the way they do. They treat us like wet dogs in the street. Fuck the motherfucking police. No justice, no peace.
They got us on live on the helicopter. We are live on Facebook.
We see them up here. They doing our majority news. But that man was murdered, and we need justice not today, but today. We are with One Level of Mission Movement. We've been out here helping the homeless since 2011. We see every day people being killed and murdered and beat. How are we not going to decide that now is the time for change? It's time. Right now. It's time. Right now. It's time. Right now. Right now. It's time. It's time. We
come and support our homeless community out here. Help us
Amen.
spend some of your money helping us to end homelessness right here.
I've been talking to my son until he got to prison where he
We got to make money in America. They need
after they let
they
me
need
off.
they
have another
they
voice.
need welcome spirit. We need people with
have another voice
got money.
from the black
But we need
male.
welcome spirit. Wealthy people with welcome spirit. We need rich spirit. People don't have a lot. We got a lot of money in America, and that's cool. But we need rich spirit. We need warriors. We need kings to rise up. We need queens to rise up. We need to teach our children seriously. Because we get killed and we just say, oh no, baby. God called us to be warriors. Overcome. See, volunteer to overcome and conquer. But how you gonna overcome and conquer? You gotta take some action. You gotta take action, baby.
Go ahead, girl.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's why we've been saying no.
Time is now. I want y'all to know I have an action.
Sorry, guys. I can't see the chat.
We loving each other. We enjoy it. We got the same motive.
I have always my family. I have no reason for this to be happening about my. They need to know we need one unit, one voice, one love, one love, one love, Don't miss it. One love. You're doing this wrong. You did not love me. You did not love my family. I know that police officers, but you feel like me sometimes. You want to let me get in my car, go home, and you're drinking alcohol, and you're being me too. I know how you all are. So I'm asking you to repent and go home with these friends. Love people. Don't hate your neighbor.
Anything.
I give condolences to the family of Mr. George and the black people in America. We are brothers with the white people and Americans. We are Americans. But what they are doing for black people, because we are a few in this country, that is not going to work for us. We don't have that peace. We have to have the peace so that we can live. And we people from Africa or African people, we usually work with the work they don't want us to do or which they cannot do it. So what we do, we need justice. We have been waiting justice for many cases for African people who have been dying here in America. From even George Zimmerman killing a young man, we didn't know what the case went to. Somebody killed in the car. We don't know what the case went to. This one is killed. Now we will not know what is going to happen. They will kill me today. I don't care. They have killed somebody else here. I give that somebody we need to have justice in the country. We don't need to have this. America is a United States country. We are all supposed to be here without nobody's knowledge. This is God's grace. Thank you.
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. Hey, you just calm that down. You gotta respect our elders.
Please go to Joe Black's channel and look at the original video, and jump back on mine so you can see why we're protesting.
These numbers are going to be important when we go downtown. That's what they have.
God bless you.
Kill the minority. That's what they say. They have the authority to kill the minority.
Testing.
What's up?
If I can get everybody's attention for a moment, please. If I can get everybody's attention for just a moment. If you guys want to gather around, try your best to do 6 feet of social distancing. So give yourself a little room. Give yourself just a little bit of room. Give yourself a little bit of room. I want your undivided attention, and trust me, we got all night to be out here, so I'm going to wait until we have your undivided attention. Again, I would like to have your undivided attention. Try your best to give us 6 feet of social distance if you can. Make sure you give yourself 6 feet of distance if you can. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Trey. I have a community organization called We Push for Peace, and I work with young inner city youth on furthering their education, helping them get employed, and helping them stay out of trouble, which is very important.
Yes, it is.
Some of the community pastors, everybody knows some of the pastors that's standing up here with me. A lot more is to come. We had a meeting with the mayor of Minneapolis. We had a meeting with Chief Arredondo and some of the other community leaders, Al Flowers, Al Babington, the president of Urban League, Mr. Belton, etc. The chief said, "What do you need from us? What do you need from me?" The first thing we told him was, not only the officers that committed the crime, but the other officers that stood there and watched them commit the crime. We want all of them to be terminated immediately. Can I inform y'all of something right now? Every last one of them motherfuckers is terminated. They're not on administrative leave. They are terminated. You hear all these conversations going on about what occurred. Come over here, Mr. Farr. Y'all know Mr. Farr, the pastor of the church over there in the corner. Everybody knows Pastor. Brother Alfonso, come on up here, man. Police was called. It doesn't matter that they came over here to do what they got called to do. The reality of it is, once you subdued that young man and handcuffed him, it was no longer for you to further what you did, which was keep your man, his knee on his neck, and you caused that young man his life. There was no reason for that.
No reason.
From a couple other things I want to say to you guys. The next step is for us to see through the execution of these officers. Here's our reality. If I take a gun and I shoot somebody, and this sister is going to jail just like I'm going to jail. So it ain't going to be no different for these officers. No different for these officers. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's right.
Share your emotions.
That's right.
Share your frustrations.
That's right.
First thing I want you to be mindful of is that, one, we got probably over 25 or 30 pastors that's out here.
Amen.
We have elders out here.
Amen.
So guess what? The first of all, watch our mouth.
Yes,
We need to show them a little bit of respect.
right.
Second thing is, you that's out that's the for that today. We out here on a peaceful accord. We out here to speak truth. We out here to share our emotions. We out here to share our frustrations. But guess what? That's all we need to do. Now, when they get ready to go to court, I want to see triple the numbers when they go downtown to that government center, when they step in front of the judge. So, before we go any further, Bishop Howell is going to come up, because everything we need to do it in the eyes of the Lord. Would y'all agree with that? So Bishop Howell is going to come up and he's going to say a prayer so that we can make sure that what we're doing today is peaceful. Again, we're going to do this in a peaceful manner. Y'all agree with me with that?
Thank you, Trey. We were at that meeting this morning. We thank God for our police chief, who's taking a very difficult stand right now, even when he determines to fire all 4 cops. Y'all received a letter or email from the Attorney General office, not Keith Ellison, to file a suit against the Minneapolis Police Department for what he did. Pray. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. You sit in the world, that judgment roll down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream. Lord, what we saw yesterday, what we seen on the was God, we need repentance. We need a revival in our midst, oh God, to bring life back into our community. Tear down the walls of racism. Tear down the walls of segregation and discrimination. Tear down the walls of bigotry and hatred. Oh God, we are a community that is fighting for the right and not for the wrong. We pray now, Lord, you will give us the courage to continue to stay together, to stand together, not be ashamed of the gospel of Christ, not be ashamed. Even during this pandemic, Lord, we are not afraid. We are a people that are strong. We are a people, a nation. Rebuke the hell out of the community. Remove it now, oh God. Bring heaven. We ask so to bless this family that lost their loved one, to cover them now, oh God, during this troubling time. But God, we know, even from this great example, that we have learned a great and valuable lesson, Lord, that we shall continue and not look back. We thank you now. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Supporting us. Thank you all, pastors, for being here and supporting us. How y'all doing today? Not so good, right? Right? You're not feeling so good, right? That's expected. But what standing in one, in order we have to have a couple of safe measures, right? Because we don't want any other dangerous things to take place today, right? So this is the perfect place for white supremacists and anarchists to be today. Most of us have our face covered, and so they can blend in very, very easily with the crowd. So I just want to put that in the forefront of your minds as we're here today, right? We pray in the name of Jesus that everybody is here for the right reason, but be safe as we demand justice for our brothers. I can't ask you enough to please be vigilant around you and make sure that you and your neighbors are being safe. Now, there's going to be agitators that show up. Ignore them. I know, we are so tired as a community ignoring bullies that come into our face and murder us in cold blood. I get it. My brother was Tyrone Williams, the activist who was murdered right in front of my mother's house. I get it. But today, in order for us to really, really bring justice, for us to really, really lift our voices, we have to be one. So I ask that everybody try to practice social distancing. That would be the most easy reason for them to come in here with martial law and try to shut us down today. I know it's hard, but if you can, please practice safety and social distance as much as you can. Secondly, there are only a few organizations that organize this.
I'm not saying that they are the bosses of the community, but they've done this time and time again. They did it when Jamar Justice was murdered. They did it when Philando Castile was murdered. They've done it over and over. They know how to keep us all safe. We have never lost a soul in our practices of fighting for social justice. So please, open your hearts and minds and let them lead this. Please, if you've never been a part of these organizations, do not jump on the mic. It's very, very dangerous to do that. It causes a lot of drama that doesn't need to happen today. Please, we're going to let the pastors finish out, but this is the main mic, you all. If you doesn't have something in their heart to say, everybody has something to say. But for now, today, right here, please let this be the one mic. And please respect that if everybody can't talk, that's okay. We hear you, we see you, we feel you, we know you're with us. Okay? Are y'all with me? Yes. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. We're going to have 2 more. Pastor Farrar from Calvary come up. Worldwide, I apologize. We all praise the same Lord. Thank you, Jesus. And then Pastor Brian Herron from Zion Baptist Church is going to us out. And then to get shut down.
Good evening, everybody. I'm so glad to be here and see all of these wonderful people gathered together in one mind and one murdered last night. And for the first time in my life, I could not sleep last night. I mean, I was horrified when I looked at the video and I saw this man begging for his life. And I realized that this man did not have to die. He really didn't have to die. And when I look at all of this, all of us coming, and the fact that we are all here in one mind with one goal, and that is to make sure that these officers pay the supreme price for what they did. Didn't care about this man. And somewhere along the line, somebody has to be held responsible for their conduct. Not only us in our community, but also the ones that are supposed to be our example. The police department are supposed to be the ones that will be the model for us responding to things happening in our community. They want us to tell on our brothers and sisters when something happens in our community, but then I'll watch how they protected one another. I was wondering, why didn't somebody speak up when that was said enough about this man to say, hey, he don't have to die. He's not resisting. But no, it didn't happen. But thank God we're all here today. And so the next step is to make sure they pay the ultimate penalty. And we want to just say thank you for being out here today and about the fact that you lost a loved one that you love. And we know something is going to be done about it. And not only are they going
Our hearts grieve for the family and for this young man, and it's our right to grieve. We are right to grieve, and we are right to be angry. I'm angry today. I'm upset. But now it's what do we do with that anger? And see, we could tear it up and burn it down, but what would that gain us?
Nothing.
But we can flip the script. We can flip the script and create a new vision for our community. We don't live in a hood. The process is going to take its place. The mayor and the chief have done the first move. Now we have to see it through. And we have to be united to see it through. And we have to be supportive of the police chief and the mayor at this time. They in a we up for the fight.
Yes, sir.
You know, Tracy Blackman in Ferguson, Missouri said, if the color of our skin is the weapon that you fear, then how can we ever be unarmed? And so it's time to change things. It's time to flip the script. It's time to create a new vision where we are all working together for justice, where we all are building and creating a new community, where we have economic equality, and we're working against oppression, and we're working for justice. And that's what this opportunity is. We're going to keep working and building our community, right? Amen.
Amen.
COVID-19 about the police. I don't want either one of them to be an option today. And so we want to make things yourself and love the one that's next to you enough to practice social distancing. Check it out, to the best of your ability. So we have hand sanitizer on every corner, we have masks on every corner, and there's water on every corner. Check it out. At the airport, they say if you see something suspicious, say something. If you feel in your spirit that somebody in this audience should not be here, say something. If you feel in your spirit that there's a threat going on by one of the leaders, say something. I want you all to be very, very well aware. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. Let me say it again. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. Don't get too excited about the little battle that we won today, the fight that we won today. There's a battle that we have to fight. It's called the change of the union. It's called the change of what does it mean in order for laws to change. We can be out here, amen. We can be out here and fight, and everybody has something to say now, but there's a longevity of this fight that should keep you up at night. So that you ain't got to worry about your grown man brother, your grown father, screaming out, Mama, help me, Mama, help me. My prayer is that those words will wake you up in such a place that you just won't be here when the action is going down, but you will show up and you will vote and you will wake up City Hall and whoever else needs to be woken up to out. Make sure that you take care of your bodies, hand sanitizer across the street, right here as well. We're going to pump this music. We're going to have some good times. We got great people still coming. Do not forget, you are here. We value you. Value yourself enough. We want this to be a peaceful place. We're not animals. We know how to control ourselves. Y'all got that? Y'all got that? All right. We're going to turn this down. We're going to turn this off. And you all go ahead and conduct yourself in the meantime. Jam to the music. Y'all got that?
Party, y'all.
No peace.
No peace. No peace.
Prosecute the police.
Prosecute the police. No justice, no peace.
Right now.
Police. Police. Hello.
spread a message.
Gotta wake up, man.
Corey Man X on here, and that would be awesome. Really respect him for what he does in his work. Sorry guys, had to move out of the crowd a little bit. It's getting really, really hot in there, and I was not getting very much. I'm still under a stream warning. They as you can tell, want to be peaceful. The cops are all been fired. But a lot of people are live streaming here, so I'm going to probably have really choppy signal. No mention of arrest of the officers, but they've been fired. This crowd is doubled in size from a little bit ago. It says I have a poor connection, so I'm really sorry if we're having poor audio or video right now, but everybody here is screaming. So I just stepped back here too. I'm like, it's just too hot and too crowded in there. Hey, can someone put in how many people I have live or viewing live right now? I can't see. Hey, thanks from Germany. It's awesome. Appreciate it, guys. It's pretty awesome. Joe Black put the original video on his page. If you guys want to jump off to see what the protest is about, if you don't know already, please feel free to jump over there and see what the Minneapolis officer did and why this protest is happening. Yep, Corey Man X just did a video as well. It's sad. Sorry guys, yeah, I moved back, there's not much. I had to take a break for a second to get out of the crowd. The sun is just really, really hot out here. Show the dog. Alright, where did the... first... Oh, there you go. Here. If you think it's a pregame, I don't know, they're talking about trying to keep it very peaceful and to let anyone and everyone know that they see someone that's here to cause a problem, that to let the leaders know so they can try to keep it peaceful. They do not want it to get violent. They want to keep it a peaceful protest. Fire breaks too for the family. It's really sad. Completely unnecessary. You're very welcome for live streaming. Thank you for jumping on. Does that confirm that the chief has called the FBI in for the investigation? Hopefully these officers will get prosecuted on federal charges and not state. for what they've done.
So you're by yourself, or you with Janelle?
And yes, all 4 cops have been fired. I do agree with that. If there's no cops, there will be no riots.
You got a podcast going, bro? What you got going?
Live stream YouTube.
Oh, you can record it?
Yeah, if you guys want to, yeah, I'm live streaming right now.
What's your name?
Oh,
You got a mic?
this is a 360 camera. So like when I'm in the crowd or something, I can turn that on and video 360. Like so, a couple of fires I went to, I walked around and did 360 shots, so you can see everything that's going on.
What type of content do you do?
Anything and everything around the state. So I mean, I just try to film whatever I can get to.
Yeah. You know,
This is a
like the name on the YouTube channel?
This is a Cam Caddy, that's a Note 10, and this is a Samsung Gear 360, and a $40 tripod. So 20, 40, I got that for free when I bought my Note 8, and then I bought the Note 10. So, I mean, all in all, I got $1,200 into this. With,
What's your take on this whole thing?
did you see the original video? What happened with the officer? So basically what happened is right by the bus stop, you know, I only seen the aftermath, so I can't speak to what happened, but he was kneeling, the officer was kneeling on the guy's neck.
Yeah, I saw that.
And you know, he kept saying he can't breathe, which is, I mean, to be honest, it's common, right, for that. You see it all the time. But when he stopped moving, they did nothing to help him when his body was moving.
Yeah.
Regardless of...
Are you in contact with any communities or any organizations?
Not yet. No, I hope to be.
There's a lot of social precautions we as white people have to take with filming black and brown events, especially traumatic events.
Yeah.
And usually if you're not invited by the community or another organization, it's not a place for us to be filming. And, you know, our narrative into the video. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
So I think it's best.
I've been here all day, and I've had no problem with anyone. She's seen me. We did an interview. So, I mean, if someone wants to talk to me about it, I mean, my personal belief on it isn't the whole reason I'm filming it, right? I'm filming it to show it's peaceful, it's a First Amendment protected activity, and everyone should be able to see what's going on. You know what I mean? I mean, and the other part of it is being live.
You know, I think they would prefer that I was completely neutral at the time.
And if I'm live, there's no spinning. You know what I mean? Well, I talk to the chat. You know, and I talk, you know, I respond to the questions. Like, someone wanted me to get up close and film the leaders. I mean, I was right up front.
I know that.
You know what I mean? I'm not interrupting. I'm not doing spinning narrative. You know what I mean? Are you with a organization? So there's a problem with me being on a public sidewalk filming the event where I've been at all day? Okay. Everybody has their own personal viewpoint. Well, I am. I'm filming this. Right. And stifling the First Amendment news content, don't you think that's a problem too?
Stifling the white narrative.
First person that's talked to me about it like that. I mean, honestly. And showing the truth, and I don't understand why that would be a problem. I mean, there's a man killing another man.
This isn't about race.
It's about one man killing another man.
This is about race. You gotta take that shit to school.
All right, let's go talk to a community leader.
I'm talking to him right now.
Well, you won't tell me who you are. Did you? What color are you?
I'm white too.
Okay, then why are you calling me white? Why is this an issue? I've been here all day.
With acknowledging that.
You have a problem with the knowledge?
I know.
The problem with an unjustifiable murder. It's an unjustifiable murder, period. That should have never happened.
It is, and it's about race.
If that's your take on it.
And if it's not your take on it, you should be what I'm saying.
Okay. Well,
Come over here and tell me what you
one of the speakers that were up front.
You got some high standards for trying to dictate space in here.
I'm not. No one's telling me to go here. I was never about me.
This ain't a place for you to be filming.
I've been here all day. Well, how long have you been here?
I understand you've been here all day.
Right. And you just heard one other person say they don't have a problem with it.
I did not hear that.
She just said that. I've been here all day and she has no problem.
I heard that this.
You're the one having a problem with me being here.
I'm the one making this about race. This wasn't about race before.
You're the one talking to me about race and making it a problem because I'm white, standing here with a camera and filming.
You understand it's different for you folks filming events around tragedy. Can you grasp that? Where are you from?
Where are you from?
I'm from Minnesota. Fucking
Here.
the problem with you being here, man, is that if your take on this is that it's not about race, and that this is one cop doing one bad thing, and you're streaming this with your own narrative, then that's an issue.
Well, you can watch it. You want to jump on my channel? You can. Okay. Like, I'm entitled, and we should have open dialogue and talk about it and have peaceful conversation about it. And we may never agree, but we have a platform and we agree this is wrong. What happened, right? We can. So.
Alright, you said you don't want to have a dialogue.
I am. You can't force me to answer questions, though. It's like you're talking. Problem. But you're the only problem in the last 2 hours that I've been here that has an issue.
How many problems do you need?
I don't need any problems. I didn't come here to make problems.
Yeah?
Right?
Well, then you do a little bit about what you're doing. One more person over here.
No, let's go talk to him. I don't want you bringing someone up here. Right? Why? How come you're here? Right? Not one other person said. Then why is there a problem? I haven't had one problem. I have a problem.
If we put you on a loudspeaker right now, saying this is not about race, I hope you can run some shit. That shit would not go good for you.
This is not about. I'm not.
That's because no one else knows what the fuck you're doing.
They can come up and ask me. You talk to people. People here have cell phones that are filming.
How many people are live streaming? Not too many.
So, what's the problem? A lot of people have told me their Facebook page and what they're. I don't.
People more often than white people. And unfairly kill them more often than white people.
So you going?
Race? You need to leave.
I just asked you what stats you went by. Or is that
I'm working in these communities.
So do I.
These are my
I don't live in
neighbors. Experiential facts. One that thing away from me, please.
You walked up to me, man. If you want, I'll go. I have a problem.
About his live streaming.
I've been here all day. I haven't had a problem all day, but yeah. Oh. The camera, okay. And like I said, I don't know if he's with me, but he's the only person that does this. Might get a little bit tight. But I don't know if he's gonna cause a problem. $360? I got it for free, but I think they're going to the phone. So, but it's cool because you get a 360. So, like, you ever go to YouTube, completely separate camera. So, with the 360, Samsung Gear 360 was. You see it? There's two of them. There's like a ball looking, right? Like Samsung Gear 360. Bad, I'm dropping frames constantly out. Yep, that's it. Oh yeah, so it's dumbed down. Well, I've got a Note 8, and that's because they gave you a free in Minnesota News Now. Yeah. And this crowd is like threatening me. Yeah, the guy that was. There's a white. I'm like, dude, you're white. I don't understand. Oh, I've been here all day. I've had interviews with people. I feel like he's one of the dudes that's gonna start something. Oh, he was like, I was trying to film why newscasters were doing their to get everything, and he's like, well, what's your slant on it? What's this? I'm like, dude, I mean, my personal you up on the mic and you tell them that I hope you can run. I'm like, dude, it's not about that. I'm not here to protest. I'm here to film. I hear that people. That's just straight ignorance. But you know, basically, and that's filming all of them talking. So if you go back on my live stream, no, this is all leave off of public. No one here has a problem. Literally all day. There was like the younger guys came up, he's like, hey, just to give you a heads up on our... Yeah. And you can do strat at 4:19 before I did this. And so I have lab. Yep. Start trying to get it, I'm trying, when the cops came out and threatened me, one was going to shoot me. So ever since then, they've ran records on me. But, yeah, I don't understand why it's such a problem. So the only time I wear a mask is safe from the cops. Was having a problem with me because it's like so. It's just when before everyone got out here, there was a fight, and then they kind of ran up, dropped it. Anyway, I'm really sorry. I mean, all the news media, you guys viewing in, I'm for jumping on here. My signal was so much better earlier. Now that I really appreciate it.